University State of Ohio, and the DOJ. This is to create pressure and to put pressure on not Timothy, but Mike O'Malley to open up Tamir's case and charge Timothy Loman and Frank Grabback in the murder and perjury charges of Tamir Rice. Also for obstruction of justice. I have my family here with me today that came from all over, and this is how our fight is going. You know, this is what we're going to do, and this is what I want. I want justice for Tamir, justice for all of our families.
Right.
So I have brought my family out here today, as you can see with me today. And I just wanted to open up with that. I will be saying more things over at our next location, which is the federal courthouse. I have a mediator, Angel Jones.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rice. Again, I want to reiterate what Ms. Rice has already stated. Thank you all for coming out as we continue this fight for Tamir, continue this fight for equality, continue this fight for us to be able to live, play, eat in our homes, in our neighborhoods without being terrorized by the police and by white supremacy.
Yes, yes.
The first person that we have speaking today is Josiah Quarles of Black Spring, Cleveland.
That's right. Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice!
That's why we're here today. We're here because a 12-year-old child who was playing with a gun, a toy gun, in a park, was ran up on by those who are supposedly here to protect us and gunned down within 2 seconds. And from that moment, we haven't seen an ounce of justice from the city, the state, or the federal levels. And that is unacceptable. We stand together here with these families. We stand together with our community because we deserve better, because they deserve better. And we have a vision for our future that does not involve these kind of tragedies. Today, we are here for Tamir because Tamir lives. Tamir lives in our hearts and our minds, on the tips of our tongue and our lips as we say his name, in every step that we take in this march toward liberation and freedom. He will never be forgotten, nor the thousands, hundreds of thousands who came before him who are victims of this American genocide over the past 400 years. They are not forgotten. They are with us and they make us stronger. So we stand today in solidarity. I am proud to be here. And I am proud that you all are here. And this does not stop today. This is a long struggle, so be prepared. We just relaunched this campaign, and we need all the help we can get. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time because there's a lot of people here with powerful words. But what I do want to reiterate is we are here to support the families. We are not here to cause any trouble. We are not agitators, but we are here to protect one another. All right, so it might look some kind of way to some kind of people, but to me it looked like safety and community. All right, we will be disciplined and we will be purposeful in this cause. And we expect everyone here to do the same. Please keep in mind the wishes of the families and the directions of the organizers as we proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Josiah. Next we have Kwame Shakur. He's the founder and the chairman of Black Liberation Circle and the founder of the Rainbow Coalition in Indiana. Peace, King.
Woo. All right. All right.
Everybody put up their fists. Put them up high. That's your uniform.
That's right.
That's your uniform. When the pigs respect their uniform, we got to start respecting our uniform. This represents the power of the people. They say the truth will set you free. We say the truth is only going to set you free once it becomes a material force in itself. And that's the power of the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
All power to the people.
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 Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the
I
ground.
want to thank everybody coming out here to stand in solidarity for Samaria Rice. A lot of us came across the whole country to come and support this woman. We saw a 12-year-old kid get gunned down unjustifiably. We saw within less than a second, with no warning, that they jumped out the court. Well, didn't even jump out the court. They started coming up like a gangbanger and started spraying the brother down. This is a part of the police terror that's systematic in this nation. This is why we out here, boots on the ground, standing in solidarity for Samaria. Because this is going on across the whole country. Not only here in Cleveland, but also in Indiana. Where they killed Drayshawn Reed, Mikael Rose, Michael Taylor, Rashad Cunningham, Eric Logan. This is a systematic form of genocide. Not only what they did to Tamir Rice happened out in California with my sister here today, with Richard, or in Minnesota with Brian Quinones, or even down in let's say his name, Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
We say Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
Say Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
But this form of genocide, we said we must bring it to an end. But it's going to take boots on the ground. It's going to take the power of the people. I want to spit a couple of statistics that I want y'all to think about. From 1882 to 1968, there was 4,743 people that was lynched. A professor at Bowling Green State University right here in Ohio, Professor Philip M. Stinson, he did a report that showed from 2015 to 2020, 1,000 people got killed every year. That's 5,000 in 5 years versus from 1882 to 1968. This genocide is being ramped up against our population. And we getting tired of our people and our young kids being gunned down like animals. Even animals are treated better than black people and brown people in this country.
Come on.
And we tired of that. And when you look at 5,000 people was killed in the last 5 years, but less than 1% of these pigs even charged for killing our people, there's a problem. This is genocide. And it takes many different forms. When we look at the mass incarceration rate, we represent 5% of the world population, but represent 25% of the world prison incarceration rate. That's genocide. That's genocide.
Facts.
When we look at, since 2014, 64,000 black women and children has been missing.
Facts.
But they can find El Chapo and Osama bin Laden, but you can't take out these people that's human trafficking or women or children, organ trafficking. This is a form of genocide.
Come on.
So at the end of the day, we must come together. I want y'all to put your fists back up. We came out here to stand in solidarity with Tamir Rice's mother, Samaria Rice. We need people to start becoming angry and becoming sick and tired of being sick and tired. We want to stop this genocide that's happening against our people. But we need this material force called the people to come together. We need y'all to start standing in solidarity with this system. Just like all the rest of the families across the country, we need to start standing in solidarity across the nation. This is the only way we gonna stop it. The only way. This ain't the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is the land of the capitalist white supremacists and the modern day slaves. But it's time for the modern day slaves to say we tired, master, on this plantation of being sick and tired. And from now on, we're going to come together as the people.
All power to 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 the people.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the
Say
ground.
boots on the ground.
Boots on the
All
ground.
power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the
Say
ground.
boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Thank you so much, King. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to take this time as we are fired up, as we are feeling these feelings. We must think about the family of Tamir Rice, Tanisha Anderson, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. There's a family member here. A few years ago, there was a white supremacist who shot up Dayton, Ohio. That family member is here today. I would like us to take a moment of silence in honor of those that we've lost. I would like to take a moment of silence to honor all those families. Thank you so much. I would like to introduce one of the family members of one of the people that was slain in Dayton 2 years ago. He's here in solidarity. They're in solidarity with Tamir Rice's family. He's here in solidarity with the people of Cleveland. And I would like for him to say a few words. Thank you.
My father's name was Derek Fudge. He was killed by a white man that killed his sister and 8 other people. My father died in my arms that night while I was standing beside him. But these guns is killing our communities and white. But I'm here in solidarity with my sister and to show her that I got support and I'm gonna be behind her 100%, 110%. And I'm just gonna keep fighting, and we want justice. Thank you.
Next up, we have Ashley Keona of Minnesota here. Please welcome her with love.
Hi, I'm Ashley Quinones. My organization is Justice Squad. We're from Minnesota. My husband was killed by the police there September 7th, 2019. Since then, we have been boots on the ground with Kwame from Indianapolis, Lisa from California. We've been I brought my comrades from Louisville. We just branched another headquarters in Louisville. The point of me coming out is always making sure that we're united and that people understand that now we're together and you're not just going up against one family anymore. And I feel like there's power in numbers and there's power in education. So all of us, I will say, have great tools and resources that people can use to get more involved, to also learn how to support the families and also what to do if you become one of us and your loved one is killed by police, what to do, how to get legal support, different mentorship programs for the kids, that kind of stuff, and just really knowing what the families need on a day-to-day basis is very important. I was disappointed to hear that she is out here the way that she is in Ohio, just for the simple fact that we fucked it up in Minneapolis. So I'm expecting that same type of energy for every stolen life. And that's because they are killing us in rapid numbers. We have 3 in the last 2 weeks in Minnesota. They do not care. They just killed somebody right next to where George Floyd died. They do not care. Progress is not being made. So we need to get activated and do the work. So I'm just here in solidarity always, and I'm boots on the ground. Thank you.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Fuck the police. No justice. No peace.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
We're going to get ready to march. We got our boots on the ground. We're fired up as we continue to put pressure on the system that has been built against us, people of color. So what I need for everybody to do as the family's gonna lead out, follow the family as we march. I ask you to be respectful of this family, be respectful of all black people here. So I need the family to head to my left. And as the family walks through, please everyone follow the family. Right? Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Yeah, Gary, it's too heavy. You got the megaphone, right? Good, perfect.
Let's get the family information first.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Samaria Rice.
Say his name.